What up? I'm here for the monthly Q&A. What are you doing here? I guess you're here to watch. The other ones have been pretty long form, so I'm gonna try out a shorter version of the Q&A this month and see how you guys like this one compared to the other longer ones. And I will link the other Q&As at the end of this video in case you haven't seen those. So if I don't answer a question that you were wondering about, maybe it's in the other Q&As. Check them out. As always, you can follow me on Twitter at musiciswin and use the hashtag AskTyler. That is where I draw these questions from every month. So without further ado, let's see what you guys want to know. Doma Gaj asks, why don't you grow out your hair? Well, I tried to do that back in college. Hideous. Sometimes you have to try things in order to know what not to do. Keith O'Hara asks, favorite guitarists of all time? Also, do you gent? Favorite guitarists of all time, I would say Joe Satriani and Jimi Hendrix take that throne. And do I gent? T Audio asks, can you slap guitar? Bad guitar. Sam Barvels asks, sup Tyler, what songs do you recommend that I can practice my alternate picking, scales, sweep picking, etc.? Oh man, there's so many. I really like the Leper Messiah solo by Metallica for sweep picking. I really like Paul Gilbert's Get Out of My Yard for like legato, hammer-on pull-off type stuff. Really any song by any of the virtuoso guys will train you in any guitar techniques you really want to learn. You can also check out my guitar course called Modern Rock Guitar Techniques. It literally addresses all the things in your question and more, and it has the highest rating of any guitar course with more than 1,000 students on Udemy. Just for you guys, there's a $10 coupon for Modern Rock Guitar Techniques linked in the description below. There's only 50 of them, so get them while they're hot. Once they're gone, they're gone. Sheshwat Ghoul asks, will you be doing any PRS giveaway? I don't have anything planned, but I'd love to do that. Maybe we can make it happen though. Let's see how strong this Music is Win army is. Why don't you guys go tweet at PRS Guitars and say, please do a giveaway with at Music is Win. Just say that and we'll see what happens. Monkey asks, how can I get some skills without practicing? I'm too lazy for it. Well, that's easy. Check out my video called How to Sound Better on Guitar Without Even Practicing. I'll give you a hint. It's all about distortion and delay, my child. Distortion and delay. Duncan asks, a bit on the personal side, but have you thought of having a Music is Win Junior? Oh, it's gonna happen one day. Probably not anytime soon, but when it does, I guarantee there will be a way that I tell you that you guys will really enjoy. So stay tuned for that in like 4 years. Kevin Menezes asks, do you love me? Yes, of course I do. Mr. Matan asks, how do you tackle non-diatonic chords when they appear without knowing how or why they're there? Substitutions. I have the perfect video for you here on my YouTube channel. Go find how to solo over wrong chords. Farish asks, hey Tyler, if I get a degree in music, what is the worst case scenario? By the way, love your videos and keep shredding. Keep shredding. The worst thing for you would be to think that having a music degree is the same thing as having, say, a law degree. Music degrees are what you make of them. The experience is what you make it. A lot of people get music degrees and end up doing something else. That's just the way it is. If being a rock star or a YouTuber or something like that was easy, then everyone would do it. Just because you have the resources doesn't necessarily mean you will find success. It's all about what you choose to do with the knowledge that you gain, which is invaluable. Don't get me wrong, if I hadn't gone to Berklee College of Music, I would not be half the musician I am today, but that's because I chose to make the best of the information I gained, as opposed to treating it like one big party where, oh yes, I don't have to go to math or science class, this is amazing. I definitely had points like that, but overall, and especially after leaving school, I understood the value. So understand that going to music college is just as much about learning all the information from great teachers as it is about making connections and understanding how to be disciplined and grind as a musician. Dan Parsons asks, what's the secret to the best guitar faces? Infinite sustain or epic shred fest? Dan, you need to go find my video here on YouTube called Guitar Faces. and that'll give you all the knowledge you're seeking.
If you're a guitar player, you're gonna make weird faces. Here's how to use them effectively.
Crisis Music asks, what was your favorite, do you mean favorite? Favorite part of NAMM? I would say meeting John Petrucci and Zach Wilde were two like, whoa, what the hell is happening moments. But overall, I really liked meeting people. I met like 50 people who knew who I was and like wanted to take pictures with me and with Bethany. So that was like really awesome because I was like 3,000 miles away from my home in some random convention and people were coming up to me saying, yo, you're awesome, I love your videos. So that made me feel really good and I had a blast. Matthew Harbottle asks, what is the best way to attract an audience as an online musician? Man, I would say just be yourself first and foremost. You can't have any kind of guise or mask on trying to be something that you're not, or else the YouTube community and the internet community will see right through you. And after that, maybe try and discover a way to be different than everybody else on the internet. I know that sounds daunting, but usually the first thing that I said, being yourself, is the way to be different. When you think about it, I don't really do a lot of different stuff when it comes to the actual content. I'm giving you the same information in my guitar lessons that you can find in other places. Regarding the skits, maybe that's a little different that I do, but overall, I'm really drawing from the same well as a lot of other creators, but I'm doing it in my own unique way that I like to do. So I think that differentiates me, and that's why I've gained a pretty nice subscriber base, is because I just make stuff that I would want to watch, and apparently you guys like to watch or learn from that stuff as well. And on top of that, once you do find that niche, the biggest piece of advice I can give you as an online creator or somebody who's trying to build an audience online is to be consistent. I upload videos every single day, but only because I can afford to do that. I spend a lot of time preparing for future uploads and things like that, so I don't ever get in over my head, but find a commitment that you can commit to and that your audience can expect from you, so that way there's some type of relationship there, there's some semblance of cohesive, I'm gonna give you this on this day and you are going to expect that from me and thus want to be a part of whatever it is that channel is about and build it into your day. I love uploading videos at 7 in the morning and getting comments where people are like, man, I love starting my day like this, or you know, if somebody's on the other side of the world, I love starting my evening like this. I just have pre-recorded upload times, so I schedule things. I'm not usually up at that time pressing upload, in case you guys are wondering. The best advice I can give you is just be consistent and be authentic, and if it's meant to work out, it will. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this month's Q&A. Thanks for sending in your questions. If I didn't get to them, I'm sorry about that, but go check my other Q&A videos and maybe I've already answered your question. Remember to follow me on Twitter @MusicIsWin to find out when I'm doing the next Q&A, and also tweet @PRS Guitars and let them know you want me to do a giveaway with them. We'll see what happens. I don't want to get your hopes up. I haven't discussed anything like that with them, but let's see how strong this Music Is Win family is. I'll see you later, my friends, and until next time, keep shredding.